Mortgage lending rivalry: Union Home Mortgage versus Go Mortgage. In an intriguing move, UHM has confronted its competitor, Go Mortgage, in court. These legal proceedings evidence the heightened tension within the mortgage lending battleground. The escalating legal battles among mortgage companies are highlighting the importance of regulatory compliance and ethical conduct in this fiercely competitive industry. UHM's grievances are not against Go Mortgage alone, but also ex-employees Capretta and Roderick, enveloping the case with complex layers of rivalry and alleged breaches. In this high-stakes battle, proprietary intelligence is the sought-after currency that keeps organizations ahead of their adversaries. Thriving in this competitive battlefield requires strategic maneuvering. The thrills of innovation and growth come hand in hand with the spills of legal turmoil and workforce disruptions. But the relentless pursuit of competitive edge continues, undeterred by the hurdles along the way. Digging deeper, UHM takes two former employees and Go Mortgage to court over allegations of illicitly acquired trade secrets. An all-too-common tale in the mortgage industry, this scenario underlines the fierce competition and desperate lengths some might take to solidify their market stance. Peering into the specifics of UHM's accusations, the lawsuit centers on the purported violation of non-compete clauses and unlawful possession of confidential data by the defendants. In the eye of the storm, Nicholas Capretta and Morgan Roderick have been accused of taking their roles from loyal employees to defendants, with their actions threatening the integrity of UHM. Capretta has jumped ship and assumed a rival role at Go Mortgage, while Roderick stands accused of directly flouting his non-compete clause. Capretta, now Vice President of Retail Sales at Go, previously held a significant position at UHM. Meanwhile, Roderick, accused of electronically squirreling away confidential data, allegedly breached his restriction zone by competing within a prohibited 100-mile radius of his former office. The trade secrets in question breach the invisible veil that shrouds UHM's competitive strategies. Specifically, these secrets revolve around proprietary data and non-compete clauses crucial to UHM's operation. Understanding trade secrets in this litigation might just provide a key to navigating the complex legal labyrinth of the mortgage lending industry. Their potential exploitation showcases the precarious balance intense competition and vital privacy rights hold in the sector. The crux of it lies in how Capretta and Roderick purportedly obtained confidential information prior to leaving UHM. This data, allegedly paramount to UHM's business operations, is believed to be the fuel for Go Mortgage's unfair edge. Corporations like UHM invest a lot in building competitive strategies, making data integrity critical. Ethics come into question as Roderick, especially, is accused of forwarding confidential data to his personal email before leaving the firm. Allegations of this nature within the mortgage lending sector tarnish the image of ethical business practices. Competing through data misappropriation betrays the fundamental ethos of fair competition. Capretta and Roderick are alleged to be crucial players in this tale of information robbery. In the eye of the legal storm, former UHM employees Capretta and Roderick are accused of breaching their non-compete clauses, yet another damaging blow to UHM's business integrity. This accusation illuminates the gravity with which such covenants should be respected, signifying a strict boundary not to be transgressed. The lawsuit vividly demonstrates a startling disregard for non-compete clauses. It portrays a brazen attempt to gain undue advantage, thus inspiring mortgage professionals to reevaluate their ethical compass amid a highly competitive business climate. UHM's lawsuit against Go Mortgage represents a critical checkpoint in their strategic crusade to safeguard their proprietary information and workforce. This could shape UHM's future modus operandi in the competitive mortgage lending arena. The immediate aftermath of UHM's legal action manifests in increasing vigilance and robust defensive strategies to protect its market position from similar future incidents. The legal fray in question is anticipated to take a toll on UHM's resources, raising questions about the ability to handle the additional burden, and casting spotlight on lenders' future readiness. In tackling this crisis head-on, UHM can potentially establish firm boundaries in the industry related to unethical appropriation of trade information and talent poaching. Initiating such legal proceedings can significantly influence UHM's reputation and consumer trust, two cornerstones upon which the highly competitive mortgage lending sector operates. The UHM versus Go Mortgage lawsuit paves a path towards an even playing field in the mortgage industry, challenging lax practices regarding proprietary information and non-compete violations. UHM's present legal proceedings carry significant weight in the history of the mortgage industry, setting a potential precedent for battling unfair competitive practices while reinforcing the importance of employee loyalty. Under the stern glare of the competitive mortgage industry, companies find themselves increasingly resorting to litigation to protect their corporate assets. These lawsuits indicate a shift toward more aggressive legal tactics to shield business protocols, intellectual property, and employee retention strategies. The UHM versus Go Mortgage suit exemplifies the recent upswing in litigious activity within the industry. It underlines the lengths that businesses are willing to go to guard their secrets and ward off potential threats from competitors. The industry has witnessed Movement Mortgage striking at Summit Funding, and American Mortgage Network locking horns with CrossCountry Mortgage over allegations of similar nature. Mortgage disputes like these aren't new in the industry. Quite a few have left significant legal imprints, creating a path that UHM's case now follows. With each litigation concluded, the ripple expands, potentially impacting UHM's situation. Movement Mortgage versus Summit Funding, for allegations of trade secret theft by ex-employees. Caliber Home Loans complaint against UHM, over accusations of aggressive workforce poaching. American Mortgage Network's case against CrossCountry Mortgage, involving allegations of racketeering and unethical practices. The outcomes of these cases will set important precedents for how competition and employee movement are managed in the future, so it is imperative for professionals to embrace a culture of ethical practices and uphold their responsibilities.